Okay, well John, let's get started. I know you have to rush back out there, so just give us the conditions for today.
Well, the question today is whether the high cloud that's to the east bay will actually clear. If that clears, we should have some good breeze and probably somewhere between 18 to 20 knots, so it'll be close to our wind limit. But if it doesn't clear, what you see is what you get. It'll be 12 to 14 knots, and it should be still some really good racing.
Roman, 3 points separate first and sixth place. That's about as tight as it gets.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we expected actually. All the teams are having great performances, and it's really hard to be first in the race and then doing the next one too. So I think that's what we like to see. Tight racing, good action here, and yeah, in the end, hopefully all the teams have still a chance to win this.
Okay, John, can you just talk us through very briefly and simply, there was a redress awarded to Objective Australia last night for the first race, so their scores are going to change over the coming days.
Yeah, they're going to get, for their first race, they're going to get average points up to the next 6 races. So going into the final day, everybody will know what their score is from their redress. They were given a redress because basically their spinnaker halyard or chanker halyard was faulty, and it was something that wasn't picked up by our team or them, and so they were given redress for that. It was fixed for the second race, and they had some of their own errors that caused them to have the score they had in the second race today, or yesterday. But so they'll get average points for the first 6 races, and then we'll know what the score is going into 7 and 8.
Okay, thanks. And Roman, yesterday the start seemed to be very important. The guys were able to emerge off that start and get around the first mark first seemed to be the ones who were successful. If you weren't first, though, there seemed to be room to move up the fleet. What are you telling the guys when you're coaching them in terms of if they're in a bad position at Mark 1?
I mean, definitely the start is one of the key moments in this race, but you can always catch up during the race. I mean, we saw some of the teams were catching up, like the French team. They did quite a nice job during this racing. I mean, the race is 25 minutes, and there is a lot of options going into the marks, like getting your lay lines right, getting all the maneuvers right. And yeah, some of the crews did quite well on this, but it's definitely easier if you're in front or ahead of at the start, and then make your life much easier.
Okay, thanks, Roman. Any questions for? Let's start with John Craig, because I know you have to go. So, any questions for John?
On the last day, there's double points. Is that for both races or just the last race?
The question is double points on the last day, and it's just the last race. That's double points.
Just racing.
So just racing the final race.
Anything else for? Yeah.
Did you cover the wins?
Yeah, I'll do it again real quick. Yeah. If the high cloud cover stays over the East Bay, it's going to be down a little bit, so 14 to 16. If that burns off, we'll be right near our wind limit. But right now it's looking pretty good, and current factor is a plus 0.3 this morning, and this afternoon's race is second race is a negative 0.3, so it shouldn't be too bad.
All right. Anything else? Anything else for the guys? All right. Let's see you sprint against them.
Thank you. Did you come with? Okay, great.